You can read the stories to your clients, to your kids, to your teenagers, adults, particularly adults with disabilities and things. You can work on literacy and getting the clients to read the story themselves and making sure that they can understand what they're reading and match it up to what they can see if there's pictures and things. So I often work with little kids, and my favourite way to use books in therapy is to look at the pictures and to use them as sort of a jumping point for the kids to practice their language skills, practice putting sentences together. Then I can sort of jump in and fix things up for them and show them how to make a bit more of a cohesive sentence about what they're looking at, fix up their speech sounds if they are trying to practice using their sounds properly in sentences once we've been working on them. So there's really a huge range of things you can do. They give people a starting point to describe what's happening, to come up with their own stories, to think of adjectives and nouns they may not have seen before. So they can help in a huge range of ways. A lot of people learn in a lot of different ways. So visuals can be a huge support in that often when you're just hearing information, if someone's just talking at you, sometimes that can be really hard to process. Whereas if you match that with a flashcard or a picture, some sort of visual support, even sign language, that can really help connect the meaning of the words to the object, to the concept, the idea. We have You Choose and Just Imagine, which are two books by the same author. They're big books, about this big. They have a wide range of pictures in them that you can talk about. You can start discussing a whole range of things, but then they have questions in them like, if you could be anything, what would you be? If you could live anywhere, where would you live? Just imagine what it would be like if you were really small. So not only could you talk about the pictures that you see and what's happening, but also you can have these big abstract questions that you can really start using imagination with. And then the other one that I love is any of the Where's Wally books, because again, they've got so many little pictures, they're really funny, there's little tiny things that you'll notice something new every time. So not only is it interesting for the kids or for the clients, it can be more interesting for me too, because I'll find something different every time. Again, like a similar sort of idea in that if you're not reading the words is really important, but it tells you a specific story. Whereas if you look at a picture, that can start your imagination off and you can create your own story. So they can really develop anything that they want. Looking at just one picture of a boy going for a walk or a puppy digging in the garden, they can create you can create anything from that, really.